Welcome back to Rimworld. So first things first, I have downloaded a mod that was suggested in yesterday's video that seems pretty appropriate for the playthrough that we're doing right now. Seems a little bit more for those of you who like crunch numbers, that type of thing. It's kind of useful for me as well because I've never used Combat Extended before, and for Combat Extended it seems to be just the most useful mod going right now. So it's called the... it's called Weapon Stats, one word, Weapon Stats on the Steam Workshop. I will add it to the mod list below, and I'll have to update the collection sometime as well. So it shows, out of everything in your stockpile, there's obviously options for range there, melee, grenades, apparel. It shows the current quality of the weapon, the HP, and more importantly, DPS, which I think is going to be the one that's most valuable to us anyway. So we can see, now I don't know if this takes into account like burst fire. I assume this is, say... we were using this weapon at its fully auto setting with the best bullets, this would be the most DPS output. So we can see quite clearly which weapons we need to get rid of and which weapons we need to prioritize equipping a little bit more. So maybe for two of our colonists there, dropping two of those little handguns, swapping them out for the UMP-45, the Tech DC-9, that type of thing. The SVD is obviously good at long range, but with such a small kill box, it might even be worth swapping it out for, weirdly enough, a revolver or something like that. We can see, what is that accuracy then? So that's accuracy at what? Long range, short range, something like that. How can we find out what those, what do those mean? Accuracy. I have no idea. Like I said, I think it's probably short range, medium range, close range, and then what, like point blank, perhaps? Either way, I mean, it's fairly easy to sort of tell what that means there. So this weapon, as we can see there, high DPS but lower accuracy than your other weapons. So actually this... the weapon below it, the Tech 9, might be more valuable to us, given that, saying that's only a 10% variation. So if you knock off 10% of the DPS now, the UMP-45 is still better. But you can sort of see what I'm getting at there. So it allows us to a little more easily work out what we should be prioritized here until we get a little more down to earth with the Combat Extended mod. One of you pointed out, and you probably shouldn't have said anything if you wanted a nice shock to happen this episode, that we've got a hive that I left over. I missed this one from last episode, apparently. So I want to move in and deal with that one as soon as possible, too. Sorry, I'm just tweaking my microphone here a little bit, because I've moved some of my setup around. So apologize if the audio is slightly off at the start of this episode anyway. So, things to finish this episode. Well, first things first, we are going to get the multi-analyzer this time around. I know I've said it about 3 episodes in a row, but this time it's almost a guarantee. What's that, like 3/4 of the way there, quite easily. We may also want to get, people have been pointing this out to me, and I've been ignoring it. Not, you know, I haven't been ignoring the comments, but I've taken a mental note that they've not been doing it in the game, because I thought we had more important stuff. The sewage sludge composting would be a much better use of the waste, because right now we're just pumping it straight into the river, right? And apparently straight onto the bridge, which I never considered, you idiot. Anyway, I love that we've got that pipe just dumping it straight on the bridge. That's so funny. We could, with that, make compost instead, and obviously compost will make our crops grow a bit quicker. When we've got something like Devil Strand, for now, doesn't really matter, because we've got way more crops than we can ever need. We've got way bigger harvests than we can need, and, you know, we've even just got corn apparently lying around out here. Oh god, that's about to completely disintegrate, so if we get that hauled urgently, that wouldn't hurt. So, I'm thinking with Devil Strand, because, Devil Strand, because we need that for making all types of armor, something like the sewage stuff with, or the compost with Devil Strand seems like a pretty good combination to me. Seems like something we should really be prioritizing. Now, a couple of you have also pointed out that, I don't know what the hell shot goat meat is, but we're going to haul that as well. A lot of you pointed out that maybe having the ammo stockpile directly next to the kill box is not such a good idea. So what we'll do is we'll do something like this, and then have the ammo in this sort of little sub-chamber here, if that makes sense. That way it's protected from stray bullets. We don't want to obviously store a shitload of rockets or grenades or whatever, only to have the enemy hit that and blow us up from the inside. Hey, we got a combat supplier. Okay, let's take a look at that. Then I need to work out why everyone is sad all the time. You know what we need to do? That's linked to there. That's linked to there. So we need to say, hey, this one, let's link that to her bed. Let's take these. Those are already linked, and I assume this is not linked either, because that's Charles and Barbara's bath. Fair enough. Those are linked as well. Charles, do you just not have a bedroom? No, he does. He's just using someone else's bath, even though he's got his own bath linked there. Okay, fair enough. 2 batteries broken down as well. This is where we need to go more for repair now, I'd say. Let's crank a couple of those, seeing as we've got Charles, who is more than capable of doing that as well. Oh, man. The issue is we've got a lot of crops that we're not really doing too much with. Maybe harvesting and growing should come before research. I mean, that should just be the truth, right? I know I'm trying to get this research done, but if we're sacrificing crops to do so, that doesn't seem like the safest idea to me. Alright, so that's a little bit of a better improvement. And then obviously we want to take this out as, well, where is it? Oh, apparently it's due for maintenance. Can we actually repair that? I mean, obviously I'm not going to. No, we need to go in and melee that. When does it reproduce? 1.3 days. So we need to deal with it tomorrow before we do basically anything else. Right, okay, and then we've got a lot of things that obviously needs maintenance here. That's what that smoke coming off of them means there. Oh, yeah, of course, the trade supplier. Sorry, I almost forgot about that. Right, let's get you to quickly call them up and see what they've got for us. We've got jelly, promethium, whatever the hell that's used for fuel with the flamethrower. Okay, that's fairly irrelevant. We've got arrows, which of course we don't need, so we'll sell those. Weapons. Well, we'll sell them all of our melee weapons, because we definitely don't want those at this point. And any non-armor-piercing bullets I'm happy to sell as well. So these ones here, the .45 ACP, we'll sell those, because, you know, armor-piercing just seems to be better all around. Don't want the longsword, we don't want any sort of bows either. Do we want the rocket launchers? A lightweight single-use anti-tank launcher. I mean, if we get a pretty deadly mechanoid invasion, this could be very, very valuable, I'd say. So we're going to roll with that for now. We've got Great Bow, get rid of those. Taurus Judge, we might as well keep that because, you know, it's always good to have some spare guns lying around her. Now, these guys have a lot of good guns as well, by the looks of it. They've got a legendary M16A4. I don't know what that means, but it is worth a small fortune. Oh, man, is that really all we've got left? Oh, we just did a big deal, didn't we, last episode? Alright, never mind. It's a shame, because we've got a decent amount of weapons here. Probably also got some scutum there, some Roman shields. Okay. Shield belt, steel melee shield. I think they're fairly irrelevant. We'll go for these. I have been advised as well. Another comment I saw in the last episode was that we've got some assault shields, which the best thing to do with those... Now, one person actually had them equipped, and I forced them to drop it. But with the assault shields, apparently it's good if we give the assault shields to people using pistols. That way, the assault shields can mitigate a lot of the damage, and we could also maybe put those pistol people up the front as well, or on the vanguard a little bit, so they draw the fire whilst other people can shoot from behind them. That seems like not a bad plan, but anyway, we'll have to mess around with that when we get close to the time. Right, why are people so sad then? Let's find things out. Rebuffed by Grump, unsightly environment, selecting cold. 10 degrees. You're not wrong. You know what? I did say this last episode that we'd have to turn all the heaters back on, and now is definitely the time to do it. So let's get those re-engaged. Is there much point having heaters and coolers on at the same time? I mean, no. So what I'm going to do is find our coolers. We've really only got those ones. Oh, there we go. So take those, and let's go ahead and turn those off. Now, these are over-wall coolers. These ones are in-wall coolers. Oh no, it's the other way around. These replace the walls. These ones are in walls or over walls, apparently. So what that means is we can toggle all those off without... It wasn't a conscious decision, but in hindsight, that wasn't a bad idea either. We've got a couple of bedrooms to build as well, because I forgot we got all those extra colonists too. Annual Expo. Time for the 163rd Annual Algorab, the 12th Expedition. Your faction has been invited, so we can go to the Orange Duck Joshku, and those guys are offering an acoustic show. So I guess that's someone, if we have high artistic, we can send them over to wherever this, oh, Setsuko and Grump's marriage is also happening. In front of the holy toilet. Thank God. God to be praised. Lucia, classic Lucia, has turned up completely butt naked for this glorious wedding in front of the toilet. That's incredible. Wow, glory be and all that. So, like I was saying, we could send an artist to go and take place in that. Let's see if we can find it on the world map here. Send an artist over to, yeah, here it is, the Expo, and that will improve relations with all the other factions that attend, and if we win, I believe you can also get, like, silver and things like that. So what I want to do then is we want to say, Lucia, what are you good at? You're good at shooting. You're mainly going to be a builder, right? What are you right now? Nothing. I haven't actually given her a job, because apparently we've only just recruited her, or at least recently recruited her. She's not terrible at cooking, but I'm not really sure I want her cooking, to be honest with you. Let's just have her harvesting and growing, or at least growing. Maybe not harvesting so much, because obviously she can lose some crops there for us. Man, she's not capable of a lot. She's good at... Was she not okay at crafting? 5 with this minor passion. Oh, God, what have I done? Let's have you cooking and butchering. Let's get rid of the brewing. Let's get rid of the hunting, because hunting... We just always do drafted hunts anyway, so that's fairly pointless. We can't actually send them out to hunt, because we can't see any animals to designate because of the fog of war, so actually that one's fairly pointless there. Yeah, growing is fine. It's got to be something else we can get you to... Oh, stone cutting. Perfect. Good idea. That way we can also knock these ones down a little bit and just have her doing nothing but stone cutting. Awesome. Right, so let's go to a badge and set that to just a bunch of blocks. There we go. I can tell them apart now. Nicole is terrible. Why did I recruit you? What was I thinking when I said, hey, let's keep the... Oh, Masochist Iron Will, great memory. I see now. Okay, social, okay, shooting and capable of everything. What have I got her doing right now? Not a lot. Delivering blocks. Let's also have you growing then, because you're also completely useless. So she's going to deliver and grow. So actually, I'm just going to say for you, we'll set her to growing. Because if I have it set to blocks, I might think, oh, she's the builder, when she clearly is not. Okay, so Lena, what are you good at? Let's take a look here. She is good at building. Right, okay. And hopefully this will just help, you know, help things along a little bit. Now, what were you again? Did I actually mean to say it was constructing? Yeah, I guess so. Right, Barbary is incredible at cooking and animals. So you know what? You get the cooking badge for now, just because I believe that's probably the most straightforward. So there we go. Okay. So, looking at that, then we've got 2 dedicated cooks. We've obviously got Erica, the physician. We've got 2 builders/deliverers, 2 growers, a social, and then Jilp is just all-round good guy. Which I think sums him up, really. There we go. We're celebrating the occasion in front of the glorious golden toilet there. What was the beauty value on that? 24 is kind of low, I'd say. For a solid gold toilet, that's pure decadence. And in true party style, when everything was said and done, they have shit and piss all over Jilp's carpet. That's incredible. I love how simultaneous that was. Everybody at once then just completely let it go. Alright, we've got Exotic Goods Trader, Super Sharp Interplanetary. Right, so let's get Grump. Sorry, I'm not using my mouse sensitivity yet. Let's get him going and trading with those guys, see what they've got. So we can sell them, or more importantly, we could sell them the Warg. I'm kind of happy to do that. It's fairly pointless. What is a Megalosheroth's Antlers? Greatest decoration, too unwieldy to be used as a weapon. Sounds pointless. We don't need to buy any more plastic. Oh, man, they've got glitterable medicine, though. Use those in, like, super emergency situations. If say, Jilp is going to die or something like that. Elasmotherium horns, not nearly as deadly in human hands, but can still be used as a decent weapon. Galatros horn. There you go. That was what we could have won if we'd not failed. Hey, a telescope seems like a good idea just because that fills a completely separate recreation need. Oh, shit. They've got an Archotech leg. Well, let's buy the prosthetic leg, because we definitely need one of those. Oh my god, I'd love to be able to afford that. What can we give them? Can we sell them all of our plasteel? Oh my god, and it doesn't even put a dent in it. Sell them all, what if we sell them everything? If we sell them absolutely everything, can we afford it? Yes, but we have to sell them literally everything. That's not worth it. I think we can all agree that's probably not worth it. Although there are going to be chances at advanced components again. I mean, what are we losing here? We're losing components, which we can mine up. There are probably still plenty on the map. We're losing advanced components, which we can buy from more or less the majority of traders coming through here. Plasteel is... Again, we can find that just out on the map. I'm going to do it. This is madness, but I'm going to do it. I know a lot of people are probably going to be pretty angry about that one. I'm not so sure that was a good idea, but I think let's just roll the dice a little bit and see if that risk pays off. Let's go to Jilp. Let's go health. Let's go operations, and let's get this foot replaced. So that is got to make sure I get it on the right leg here. So right leg, it obviously is his foot, but we'll replace the whole goddamn thing. No medical beds available, so we're going to steal Lucia's bed here as they are still just slightly finishing off the bedrooms. Medical bed, Jilp, let's go and rest until healed, and then let's get Erica working on it. Don't arrest him, you madman. Right, let's get work on this straight away. I think this is going to be awesome if this works. Don't fuck this up, please. That was so expensive. Oh, thank you. Okay. So now, Jilp has a bionic spine and an Archotech leg. It's 150% efficiency, so he's going to be like lightning now compared to what he was before anyway, where he was obviously, you know, missing a foot off the get-go there. Awesome. All right. Excuse me. He's got dehydration. Somebody want to come and give the man some water? All right, there we go. No longer capable of walking. I think it's a bit beyond that. My man is no longer capable of walking because he can fly now. All right, let's replace that with just a regular bed. Why would you sleep in the freezer of all places? Pray tell why you thought that was the best option. A lovely carpet floor in the living room next to the heater. Nah, just go sleep in the freezer. That's a good plan. Apparently, we've also got enough for lavish meals. Oh, yeah, shit, we bought that shot goat meat. I remember from the tribal trader that came by. Jilp's playing poker by himself, which I think really does sum up Jilp. Right, so that bedroom is almost dug out, and then we've got the same story with this one. So Jilp's hopefully going to be able to actually help out around the base now. Now, correct me if I'm wrong here, but the more bionic he is, the less sleep he needs as well, right? So that's also going to be of a big help there. What is he doing? Oh, removing roof. Okay, that's fair enough. We'll let him do that one. And then he's going to do what exactly? Just remove all this roof, and then remove a little more roof. Okay. I want to see if he'll actually start constructing soon. No pressure. Just perpetually removing roofs. Okay, we're good. Blight. Oh, God. Okay, so just these 2 fields. In fact, it was almost just entirely the corn. Luckily, we haven't finished off growing yet. That was very useful. Okay, cut all blighted plants. Let's get people to draft and undraft. That way, the majority of them should... Oh, Jesus. Why is plant cut not higher priority for everybody? It's my mistake. All right, there we go. And I also need to set up a couple of schedules as well. All right, there we go. Okay, that's it. Get all this... Excuse me, get this cut, Nicole. Oh, right, we actually need to... That's what I was talking about. Like, let's set up those schedules before we do absolutely anything else here. Right, now let's try again. Hey, can we get this cut this time? I'm not letting another blight get out of hand. That was nuts last time. There we go. Okay. And then when they finish this first lot, because a couple will probably slip through the cracks as we're doing that, we'll go again to the cut plants and we'll cut all blighted plants. All right, and that should solve the problem, I think. Now, that looks like all of it. I guess the quickest way to check is if we go... Boom. Found no new blighted plants. Hey, that was pretty good. Well, that was dealt with a lot better than the first time when we lost the entire harvest. So, why don't we go for Devil Strand soon? But, I mean, we've still got a lot more research to do. And what's Erica doing that isn't researching then? I mean, I did say let's get the crops harvested. But seeing as I've just set that up so we've got a lot of growers all of a sudden. I mean, Jilp should definitely be allowed to grow crops. I don't know why I banned him from doing that. Alright. Let's set that to priority 2. That way he'll do everything else before he does researching. Then let's go to Erica. And then what we'll do is we'll prioritize Jilp to be allowed to do her job. Or she'll take over that job. Or he'll take over that job from her. That way she can go back to being dedicated researcher again. And he's going to fill in a little bit around the domestic work, especially now that he's got his foot back as well. That's why I wanted to take a little bit of the load off of Jilp, because he, you know, couldn't move. So I thought that was, thought it was fair not to force him to do a little bit too much, because he was just incapable of it. You know, starts a construction job all the way down here. By the time he's actually got down here, it's time for him to leave again. I'd like the construction done a lot quicker. Why are we taking so long with the construction? We've got plenty of... Oh, it's probably the repair jobs. I imagine that is 90% of it, because I set the repair to be sort of lower priority until we dealt with everything else. Oh, God. Taxonomist named Leighton calls to you from nearby. He's being chased by pirates from the Sledgehammers. He begs for safety and offers to join a colony. He tells you he's 43, but there's no time to collect more information. If we accept, we'll have to fight off pirates on their tail. The group is composed of 1 boss, 1 elite mercenary, 3 gunners, 1 slasher, 2 snipers, 3 gunners, and 1 scavenger gunner. That's going to be a no from me, Chief. I'm going to be honest with you. That seems like that would be complete suicide. So let's not bother with that one. Especially, again, 2 of our colonists can't use guns. 2 of our... Well, we've got 9 colonists now, huh? We've got enough colonists to last us. That's it. We're basically in game-winning scenario now. Oh, God. The hive. Is it gone? Did it just deteriorate in the river? Surely not. Sorry, Jilp. I'm sending Jilpings. He's now the fastest. He's gone from somebody I wouldn't send on these to the only guy I'm probably going to send on these. It deteriorated away. Yeah, it's actually gone. Okay, fine then. Nothing to worry about. You might as well grab this while you're here. Let's prioritize hauling that while you're here, my friend. Thank you. Let's not make this entire river trip a wasted trip. Level up. Charles reached level 10 in plants. Nice. So that's going to give us... Oh, we've got way too much corn. I'm glad I moved Erica back over to this. But hey, we're actually almost done with the multi-analyzer, which is pretty big. And it's taken a long time to get here. Well, I suppose it hasn't taken that long, considering all the distractions we've had. And considering that we've lost a lot of our good research. You know, was it Lucas, Jilp's wife, when she died? That was a big loss for the colony. And she was pretty good at researching as well. Right, there we go. We're getting some building. Now, why are these not being finished? I guess because they're focusing on the roofs now. They'll probably finish it off. There we go. Nice work. Okay, sweet. Quickly get all of that enabled. So the kill box is more or less ready to go then at this stage, huh? Just got a couple more wires to deal with here and there. Setsuko and Jilp have malaria. Are you kidding me? That could actually kill them. Right, so set those as medical beds. Let's set some sleeping zones then for the other people who aren't going to be able to have their beds for quite some time then. Let's go, what is it, furniture? Yeah, sleeping spot. Let's just put down a couple in the living room then. Wherever we can fit them, essentially. Man, that sucks. Okay, so Jilp and, who was it, Setsuko as well? Let's get these prioritized. Tends to Jilp. Alright. Setsuko, where are you? There you go. And prioritize tended to Setsuko. Nope. Prioritize tended to Setsuko. Alright, I'm going to have to manually sort of micro this a little bit. The quality is 100% there because we did buy some medicine. Oh, you know what? That's not looking too bad. It's, ooh, my God, that's not ideal though, is it? We're slightly, as long as we stay on top of the treatment, his immunity is staying just seconds ahead of the disease itself. Bumble drones? Small group of bumble drones, led by, that was a headmaster of Hogwarts, right? Led by the bumble drone queen, has entered the area. Bumble drones are generally not aggressive unless threatened. Like the elusive Galatros, from what I remember, huh? Remember when he wasn't... Wait, what? Where's all my pipes? Excuse me? My pipes, brother? Oh. You're joking. So they cut through that to build a new bedroom, and they decided to replace the pipes that run underground with a door. Whew, okay, that's fine, nothing to worry about. That's just pissed everybody off, but no, beyond that, absolutely no concerns. Let's get our builder then, Lena, to work on that steel blueprint pipe as soon as possible, please, for the love of God. Alright, and now let's get some bedrooms built. There we go, problem solved. Okay, so, we need a bedroom 4. So the way I'm going to do this, we'll just replace it all with granite, but we have to be fast, otherwise we're going to lose a lot of cool from our cooler. Let's do something like that. Will that work, or will they just dig through the wall there? I mean, there's no... Oh, that would be a very small bathroom. It's going to have to be like that. I mean, they're not going to walk all the way down the river, are they? To dig through someone's bedroom, to then smash down a door, to then smash down another door, to do a sneak attack on the kill box. That's insanity. I think that should be okay like that. Plus, it also gives easy access. We could put another door in their bathroom, gives them easy access to repair the water smell generator if that's necessary. All right, then. Okay, so they can deliver blocks before they finish building the walls, huh? I mean, that's good news, because it means we're not going to lose too much heat out of the freezer, obviously. Except for right now. The coolers can apparently keep that room cool as well. Okay, I'm not concerned. It's the back walls. I want these done first, actually. So let's go select similar. Forbid those. Okay, or just straight up cancel. That's not what I want us to do. Cancel that one for now. Get these walls replaced first, so that we're not digging a hole through there and then digging a hole out into the open world, if that makes sense, and losing all of our heat. Similarly, we also need to tidy up this bedroom as well. So let's just go There we go. All right. That's looking pretty good. Now, as for floors... We're going to have to wait on our cotton harvest. Oh, do we have... Oh, we have loads of cloth. My God. Okay, I thought that was going to take a lot longer, but apparently we have way too much. Now, you guys pointed out that we could just get rid of the tattered apparel debuff that we... Or the permanent... Oh, it's only Grump with tattered apparel. Okay, we'll just replace whatever Grump's wearing, and then that'll solve that problem in theory. Right, so let's go ahead and dig up all these carpets as well. Let's finish off the walls first. Let's not do too much. Let's micro this a little bit more than I normally would, just so that we can get the walls in the freezer done first, because obviously that's a bit more disastrous if that doesn't go down too well. Charles has inspired creativity. Good for Charles. Excuse me. I need you to finish this one off if you don't mind. Okay, so that's the freezer dealt with. We've got nothing to worry about there. We could actually go ahead and replace these as well, and I'm actually going to set them to mine these couple of blocks out also. There we go. All right, Jilp, how are you doing, my friend? 28% immunity, 19% malaria. That's very good. I think we'll be fine. And again, probably partially that is down to the fact that we actually bought better medicine, right? Not relying on herbal medicine so much, I think, is going to help out massively when it comes to surviving some of these more deadly diseases. That's better. Would you not agree that's a better place to sleep, Lucia, rather than in the goddamn freezer, you weird person, on what is essentially an unfinished floor? We need to remember to finish that at some stage. Okay, Jilp is up and about. What? Oh, go back to bed and get treatment. For the love of God, my guy. You're going to get yourself killed. Right, 10 to Setsuko, and then 10 to Jilp. Let's queue these up. There we go. What was that? 91% and 100%. That's all I care about. As long as you get Jilp to 100%. Setsuko, I don't really care if the malaria takes her. Well, no, I do, because you're actually very, very useful for cooking and mining. 46% immunity on you. Jilp has a 41%. Why is he not being hydrated? Prioritize washing him. I mean, is that necessary? The man's got malaria. He's not like, no, we need to water him. Excuse me. Water Jilp? Erica, you're doctor. Erica, you are doctor. Hey, water Jilp. Maybe he just needs to eat more? Oh, there we go. She's actually on it. I think that was Jilp anyway that she fed there. I'm not entirely sure. He's still... I don't know. Maybe they'll just deal with that when they're hungry. I mean, I assume that comes from meals as well as everything else, but they can always get a drink. Maybe we can get him to get a drink manually. There we go. He's just been fed, and that is dealt with it. Okay, yeah, I thought that was the case, but I wasn't entirely sure because he went up and got a meal for himself. So it's a little bit concerned there for a second, but nothing to worry about. Right, so this is going to be the bathroom, this very small room back here. So the second they can get that done, the better. Same with this one, but, you know, it's all just down to these guys to work on this one because Jilp is out of action. It's going to be out of action probably till the end of the episode now, unfortunately. Right, how are we doing in terms of, hang on, research? Erica. You are prime... Oh, she's probably been too busy. Although, we are almost done. If we could get the multi-analyzer set up by this episode, that would be an absolute load off my mind. That would be a huge, huge game for the colony. Let's dig all this out as well, so we've actually got room to put it sort of in this area, and then it can connect to both benches. I know it doesn't have to be adjacent or anything. You can have a gap between it. But we might as well just put it there, because, I mean, what else are we going to put there? Oh, my water tower. Oof, owie. Saying that, though, now that we know how the water mob works, that's hopefully going to fill up in no time at all. Is it filling up? It is. Good. All right. So the kill box is more or less done. We've got apparently one block of, what is that, steel we need? It's already done. They're just not finishing it because they're too busy on the bedrooms. I'd rather get the bedrooms done first. Like, I'm happy to micromanage these a little bit, like I've said. So you're making just a shit ton of blocks. That's great news. Okay, going to get a bit of repair work done. What I should do then is toggle repair work down for a little bit, get these bedrooms finished, and then put it back up to the maximum again. Because this is just easy mood that we're losing by having them, you know, sleeping on the floor, essentially. Right, okay, so let's get a bathtub. So put that over there. I don't really care too much, but, you know, there we go. All right, and then let's go blueprint mod. Let's just quickly blueprint this garbage. Put it wherever. It doesn't matter at all, to be honest with you. And then we'll go, similarly, we'll put that there. And then we want to make a very small bathroom for him as well. So something like that will do. There we go. You know, I'm going to put the door there for convenience. That way, if he needs to use the bathroom, he can just come through this door and then go through that door too. We'll put and perfect. Right, we need more wood. Classic Rimworld. We don't have any more wood left. Classic me. Poplar trees have grown very, very quickly. Suddenly we've got an absolute forest that's sprung up over here. Right, let's go orders. Chop wood. Let's get this as soon as possible for just the various bits and bobs. Now, what I should really do here is cancel this wooden floor being lined up as well. Seeing as we're going to put down carpet there anyway. In fact, we've got a lot of rooms to replace the carpet with. We probably want to do it in this sort of central area as well, which I think will turn into a rec room, a more dedicated recreation room, and this can be just like a dining room. I don't have the freezer mod, I believe, in this one, because I thought it was a little OP to be able to store food, like, immediately next to, even though it makes sense, but to store food immediately next to the research table and for her not to need to go back and forth to get food. Felt like it was kind of, you know, Rimworld isn't really balanced for that too much. You seriously gave up on it just as you're about to get the breakthrough. I'm very annoyed at you. We could have queued that up, you little shit. Okay, never mind. Right, okay, so that's that one done, and then we also need to queue up. Let's go ahead and put down a bathtub in this room, and then let's put down a bathtub in this room as well. Why is that linked to there? Oh, shit, did I reinstall? Oh, whoops, my mistake. I meant to build copy. I do that quite a lot. You might notice me doing that an awful lot just because I read it. Or, you know what, let's be honest, I'm impatient. I was going to say I read it wrong, but no, that's not true. I'm just incredibly impatient, but I didn't notice that, so that's okay. Right, how's Jilp doing? In terms of malaria... We're good. No, I would say nothing to worry about. Even if I just don't ever pay attention to this anymore, I think we're going to be absolutely fine with absolutely no concerns. Cargo pods. A cluster of cargo pods crashed nearby. Congratulations, Grump. You're awake. Let's let him finish feeding his meal to Willa. Oh, the guy in the prison. Right, I forgot we had another prisoner. My mistake. What is that? Those are NVIDIA GeForce GTX Titans, no? What are they? Charge cartridge. What the hell is that? Advanced rifle designs. This particle... My god, I just read everything as one word then. The charged particle coating disrupts armor and tissue in equal measure. So, I guess it's just good against armored enemies, sure. So we'll take that with us later on. That's some sort of future tech that we won't concern ourselves with right now. Get that hauled, though, because it sounds like it could be valuable, so we could sell it if nothing else. There are the ground runners. It's now the time we tame ground runners, because what I thought is if we're getting low on resources... We send out a caravan of ground runners, go to, like, literally just the next mountain on the map. Because the way Rimworld works, it would just generate a whole new map with the standard resources. Then we mine it out, and then we go back to the base, abandon this, and then we can go back, and it'll be a new map. And then if we just keep going back and forth with ground runners, because it's in the directly next province, it won't, you know, use up any meals or any time to travel over there. Might be a bad idea for, you know, getting around the whole... Because we lack any sort of endgame deep miner or, you know, that usual mod garbage that I generally tend to install. We don't have anything like that this time. So, seeing as our endgame goal is to build the spaceship, that could be a lot more complex to get adequate resource management to do so. I mean, it's not going to be that hard. Obviously, we should just get trade ships eventually and that type of thing. But it is still something to consider. Right, let's get that pumped in. Let's go for something like... Let's go for something like this. There we go. All right, and they are now working on the next bedroom too. Sweet. And again, we do need a lot more wood before we can finish off this furniture. I could start building out of, like, granite bricks. I don't know if it makes any difference to the comfort. I imagine a bed made of wood would be a lot more comfortable than a bed made of granite. But again, I really don't know how that plays into things. Right, let's go and put the carpets down as well. Let's just get everything planned out here. And we can leave it on autopilot for a little bit then. So I think we're good now. I only wanted to be a bit more micro-y whilst we needed some, you know, spare rooms for people to live in, that type of thing. And whilst Jilp was ill, I wanted to be able to pay attention to him. But he's fine. Barbary reached level 7 in crafting. What is Barbary doing that's crafting? Oh, making bullets. Oh, interesting. I never even considered that. Are we already going through that much ammo? Oh, it's just because he hasn't made any. Lineal reached level 15 in construction. That's massive. Holy shit, that's huge. Wait, is Jilp heals? Hey, there we go. Developed community. I was going to say, what the hell is he up about and helping? But that's pretty fantastic. Well, that was good. I was a little bit worried there. Randy has been throwing a lot of just, I guess non-events at us recently. Like, we've had a lot of disease. We've had sensory mechanites quite frequently. Malaria, flu a whole bunch of times. We're getting less raids. Which isn't a problem, because the micromanagement is probably what's more likely to kill us, like heat wave and nuclear fallout, toxic fallout, all of that stuff. A volcano is the other one I was thinking of, volcanic winter. Those things are the things that are more likely to kill us, I think, than raids at this stage, unless we get a lot richer, which we're not going to in a hurry, let's put it that way. Mad Ibex, though. Have you heard about the Mad Ibex? Where is it? Well, I can hear it doing its deer screams. Let's just send someone out to go and just stand on guard. That's dinner that's wandering around here mad. I was bashing down this door. Where are you? Hey, there we go. There it is. Take it out. Jilp? Charles? Charles, open fire? Nice, okay. seriously, you didn't kill her. There we go. I was going to say, if you didn't manage to take out a deer at long distance with a ranged, like a seriously ranged rifle, then he has some serious problems there. Alright, so let's get this kill box done as well then, because that's the other big thing that's been going on for a very... It's taken a lot longer than it needs to. Again, only having Jilp and Lena as our builders haven't helped things too much there. Resources delivered. That's looking nice. We do need a lot more wood, don't we? Oh, God. Speaking of which, we've got apparently something all the way around here, which is more of a risky one. So we'll send Jilp, the marathon runner now, the sprint runner. Usain Bolt himself over here to see what we've got. What is that? Oh, shit. It's Flake. We've got someone... Who was Chemical Interest? Someone's Chemical Interest, aren't they? This may be bad. I mean, it's not a big deal. We can just sell it. Hopefully, we can sell it as soon as possible. Or we could use it, more importantly. So one thing I rarely do in Rimworld is the recreational drug aspect of things. I know Flake's not exactly a recreational drug, but it might help out to some extent if we're really getting challenged by level 15 intellectual. I'm somewhat of an intellectual myself. If we're getting challenged by, you know, Randy throwing these random smaller events at us, we might want to just pop some Flake and deal with it, you know, rather than take on all the mental breakdowns or the sadness that comes with it. Alright, so what I want to do... What are you blasting through research? Man, she's absolutely getting through prosthetics, huh? Right, let's go for multi-analyzer. Let's put that... Not enough on map. 5028. What? Oh, I sold everything for the friggin' leg. I did do that, didn't I? That's something that I have done. What's that, uranium? It's uranium. That is definitely something I did. Oh, the poison ship. This is as much your fault as it is mine, chat. This is the comment section that is equally at blame. That thing's been there for like a week's worth of episodes and we forgot about it. Oh shit. You know what? We've got the new kill box. Let's test it out. Why the hell not? We need to finish it off. We've got a little bit more building to do there. We will finish off this kill box. And then, that's why the trees have sprung up. Because they can't grow anywhere else on the map. And the game's saying, well, I need to put down X amount of trees just so the player's got some wood to work with. So just put them all over here. Oh my god. That makes so much sense. Huh. I can't believe I forgot about that. Let's also tame these ground runners because I really like the other plan I had going there. Speaking of which, let's go. Who's got good animals? Man, Barbary is like very, very good on animals. Huh? Holy shit! Yeah, absolutely. Feel free to tame those. Right, let's get this hauled. They're going to be very sad because they're in the graveyard there, the elephant's graveyard. Tame failed, 18% chance. That's huge. I thought these things would be quite difficult to tame because obviously they are. They seem pretty big, spooky things, but I mean, you know, they're just ground runners at the end of the day, just big old gophers. So, we've got a little bit more building to do. The carpets have been put down immediately there. We need some more steel, which... Do we really need more steel? Is that the one thing we're missing here, or we just haven't had time to build it? No, the resource has been delivered. We just need more time for actual building. You know what? Why don't we get this done this episode? I know I'd normally stop it around now, because people's attention span starts dropping off around now, but we will get this done quickly, so we don't have to worry about it next time, and then I can focus on the poison ship, which I always forget about. Prosthetics are done. We need more research. Well... On the plus side, we might get some plasteel. Well, we will get some plasteel and components out of killing these mechanoids, so that's pretty great. Gunsmithing. Gun turrets. Sewage. Like I said, let's go for sewage. Let's get the Devil Strand research first, though, because obviously that takes a long time to grow. Then let's go for sewage sludge. Then let's go for... Medicine production might be bad. Ooh, auto doors would be nice. Yeah, auto doors. I'd like to see hospital beds. I'd like to see vitals monitors, but clearly... We are a little bit screwed for that in the sense that we have no multi-analyzer right now because I traded all the resources for a leg. A Galatros. Are you having a laugh, Randy? Get out of here with that shit. That might also be why we've not had any raids for a while because there's a poison ship on the map. You fool. It's a good job it wasn't a psychic ship, otherwise I'd be complaining about, or maybe I'd have actually noticed at that stage, but I'd be complaining about all the mental breakdowns and things like that. Right, there we go. That's just thunder. Oh, I thought something had happened then. So the mechanoids had arisen. Right, so we need a little bit more wood for that. Surely we've got enough wood at this stage, though, huh? What about what's with all that wood we just got? Excuse me? Hey, there we go. Jilp tamed the ground runner and named him Ground Runner 1. Jilp, you are a man of culture. You are a man of imagination. Beyond everyone else. Ground Runner 1. Jesus. Oh, no, we actually do need more wood. That's nuts. Oh, my God. Okay, fine. Classic. Like I said, now that we've reclaimed this area of... Whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to go to my end screen yet. Now that we've reclaimed this area in the south, we can actually build a tree farm over here, and I'm more than happy to do so. You know what? That's another reason why getting this this composting might help a lot as well, because it will give us access to much faster growing trees. I don't really care too much about this, I'm going to be honest. I don't like them going through the graveyard constantly. That's not ideal. All right, let's get this hauled urgently. Erica, level 1 in plants. Congratulations. You should be very proud. Right, there we go. Let's get those done. And that should be the end of the bedroom saga for hopefully quite some time, unless we want to recruit anyone else. I'm hoping some people die. That would be kind of helpful as well. Yeah, so what do we need? A little bit more. Yeah, that's done. Okay. So what we want to do is then say, hey, you can have a bedroom now, so get to it. Nice. Lucia's got a bedroom. It's not the nicest bedroom, I will admit. It certainly doesn't look particularly tasty there. Why have we got chunks allowed in here? That's the strangest thing I've ever seen. Why don't we put chunks just outside the kill box? Just stick them all over here. In fact, we could put them in the kill box and obviously slow people down quite significantly. That's also not a bad plan. Let's do that. Let's do something like that. Now, I don't know if chunks provide cover. I'm going to assume they don't. So, let's just do... Well, I'm going to assume they will then. It's better to be safe than sorry, right? Let's go clear all, allow chunks. And let's go clear all, allow chunks. Let's go critical. Or, you know, we'll do critical on that one, and then we'll do important on that one. There we go. Now, I'm not sure, again, if the slowing them down might make them go through the doors as a priority instead. Who knows? We'll just have to do a little bit more testing with that one. So, I think the bedrooms are in a place where I'm happy to leave it now. Unless we want to go get a little bit more wood. Unless we've got the wood already, and they're just going to finish it off quickly. Or not at all. Where's all this wood go? Oh, no, we've got plenty of wood. They're just not building. Hey, Jill, what the hell, man? Hauling slate... Oh, because they're prioritizing the hauling. Okay, fine. We'll let this done. Like I said, let's finish the bedrooms this time around. So kind of another episode dedicated to bedroom building. We need to deal with this poison ship. Let's get this done very, very quickly. Taming ground runner. Get another one. Do it. I hope these things don't take too much food. It's 18% chance, so actually it's going to take us no time at all to get those, huh? The rest of the kill box is being built now. That's excellent news. In fact, that's probably a better idea if we want to go wake up the poison ship rather than getting the shiny material. Another sky steel. Well, that's the second one now, so we've got those two, and obviously the first one that we completely mined out there. Do we have any plasteel or gold lying around that I can see? We've got components there, which is always good. Nothing, huh? No plasteel or gold anywhere. Okay, very funny. Oh, God, I traded it all for a leg. This is the dumbest thing I think I've ever done in Rimworld. Well, saying that, there were the first few episodes of the series weren't particularly good, huh? Oh, we'll worry about that later. Look, Jilp is in full-blown Optimus Prime mode at this stage. Like, he is Adam Jensen. So I think this was definitely a good trade, all things considered, given that he's gone from absolute cripple to absolute madman. So, all the bedrooms are done. Sweet, thank you. Good. Right, okay. So, let's get the planning done then. Let's all get on the same foot here. So, first things first. Remind me to kill off that goddamn poison ship, because I am going to forget. There's an absolute guarantee about that I will not remember to kill off the poison ship. We need to link bed to bedroom. Bed to bathroom, so people stop going in and interrupting them at night time. Your bathroom is also done, so link bed to bathroom there. Everybody's got a bathroom, everybody's got a bedroom. That's looking pretty goddamn nice to me. The sleeping spots are done. Yep, we are fine then. Kill box just needs a little bit more, and that we've got enough granite to do that because, of course, we've had Lena or Lucia the block cutter going for the past 500 years there. In fact, Jilp's just about to finish that off now. Let's get this built, and then next time we can open up with like a big combat challenge in the form of the poison ship, which I'm kind of dreading a little bit. I feel like that might be quite powerful, but we should be okay. Right. Okay, there we go. We've got a little bit more there. Come on, Jilp. We are done. Now, the only thing I regret doing this episode is not building the multi-analyzer before I sold all of the crap that we had. That would have made a lot more sense, but hey. And now we can start dismantling this crap. Oh, thank God. Right, get rid of all of this garbage. Let's put a tree farm down or something like that. Get rid of it all. There we go. This is incredible. We can get rid of this and 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 this. Alright, 10 out of 10. Thank you for watching. We're going to leave this one here. We overran it quite massively here, but like I said, I think it was worthwhile just to get all of the building stuff out of the way for once, because this has been going on for far too long. So we might as well dedicate a whole episode to quickly cracking that one out. Let's get rid of these as well, because we don't need the power anymore. Let's get rid of the traps too. Got more cargo pods falling, which we'll look at next time. Thanks for watching. Let's give a shout out to those who have made this series possible in the first place. It's the insane top tier level patrons. Thank you to Justin Wallace, Harik, Alpha Scuff, Asuna Kirito, Atmosis, Average Gamer 419, Daniel, Sedini, Conspired C, Crazy Pat, Crosis, Escape, Facundo Vasquez, Heydog, Jimbo, Josh Lundeen Tesla, Michael Mullen, Necrophilim, Pavas Presley, Sean Thornton, Smirtworm, Tom Terror 18, Backwards, Wolfsen, and Zazzy 7011 for their support the insane tier levels on Patreon. Thank you very much for keeping the channel alive. Hope you guys are still enjoying Rimworld here over on whatever the hell my channel's called. I haven't really got an outro plan this time, can you tell? And a big thank you as well to Gray, Nathaniel Lundberg, Llewellyn Thomas, Asaro, Betsamus Max, Chris, David Van Diepen, Don, Don217, Gabriel Van Duz, Gaz, Genji Zerka, Haji Damar, Hancock, Harry McGowan, I See the Great, Jay Lara, James Barnes, Joran DeVries, John Holiday, Jordan Campbell, Joseph Beard, Justin Plott, Nathan Flores, Matthew, Nick, Panther Pearl, People of the Ethical Treatment of Animals, Sir Thor the Swede, Shari, Wolfie, Zico, Adam Person, Sidini, Fraser Brennan, Noah Gallimore, and the Insane Pickle too. Thank you all for your support.